Hey everybody, it's Major Reaction. Today is Friday. It's the day of my daughter's birthday. Tomorrow we'll be having the party, and just in time, I actually got some figures in. So it kind of feels like my birthday. But we'll be opening up a couple packages that I got from True, and I'll show you what is inside. Now, one of these things I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time now. And here she is, Black Widow. So I've been trying to get this figure since the Captain America wave first released. I was able to get my hands on Baron Zemo, an AIM soldier, and a Hydra soldier thanks to Chris Happy Day Customs, but was never able to get my hands on this particular figure until now. I definitely was going to pay $40 or up for her. And with a little bit of patience, I was able to get her for a retail price of $22 from Toys R Us. So really happy to get that in. Also, as you guys could see, we got my first Stormtrooper. Really cool. I have a couple of the Star Wars action figures, including Darth Maul, the first Luke Skywalker that they released in the pilot suit, and Han Solo and Boba Fett. So this is my 5th Star Wars Black Series action figure. You guys are probably wondering why I only got one. I mean, I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan. This one was only 18 bucks, and in order to get the free shipping at Toys R Us, you have to spend more than $50. So with the two things I got originally, well, I was only going to buy Black Widow, but then I figured, hey, I might as well go ahead and buy the other two and get the free shipping. And then if I don't like something, I could just return it at that point. So here we go. We got the Stormtrooper. Really nice. Can't wait to open him up. Maybe do something with him, Han Solo, and Boba Fett. And last but not least, now I've seen this guy all over the place. I could have picked him up at any time. Oh, what the heck? This is not what I ordered. I was supposed to be getting the Captain America, so this is kind of weird that they sent me the Hydra soldier. I was hoping to get the Captain America, the Marvel Now Captain America that came with the Mandroid Bath head, because that's him and Black Widow were the last two I needed. But they sent me a Hydra soldier, so that's I mean, yeah, I could use another Hydra soldier, but I'm pretty sure I bought the Cap and not the Hydra soldier, so I don't know how they're gonna go about fixing this. I might just keep it and then just go buy the Marvel Now Cap from Target, because I saw it for 18 over there. And this came out to 22. Dang, that's a little disappointing. But still kind of good, because I mean, you can never have enough Hydra soldiers. I only have one of the newer ones, and I have 2 of the old Toy Biz ones, so I guess now I have 2 and 2. I'm gonna go back and check my order and see what happened there. I could have sworn I bought the Marvel Now Cap instead. But yeah, so I got another Hydra soldier. Alright, well, that's it for the delivery from Toys R Us. I should be getting another delivery, 2 more deliveries sometime this week. One from Jason Clendening and one from E.M. Hunter. So we'll be waiting for those, and as soon as I get them in, I'll include them in my next episode of Toy Talk Timeout, as with these. Alright, we'll see you next time. Okay, so we just got another delivery in. This one's coming from Jason Clendening. Hooked it up. Oh, damn. Hooked it up with all these mini mates for just $24, which is really cool, because I haven't been able to find this pack at all, and I love the Taskmaster, so that'll be a nice addition to my minis. And then got this. I already got this pack, but I could always use a second absorbing man, make him doing his little transformation thingy, his absorbing thing. And then last but not least, the one that made this set worth it is the Deadpools Assemble 4-pack. So all this stuff for 24 bucks. The Deadpool Assemble pack goes for 20 by itself normally. So pretty good deal, seeing as how that was the price shipped. And I know the shipping cost them a lot, like almost $10. So I know he didn't make much off it, but really cool package. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. Haven't actually seen them in the flesh yet. Oh wow, really cool. A lot of cool accessories to come with them. That's awesome. So big shout out to Jason. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for hooking it up. Probably gonna do some ACBA later on with these. Really cool stuff here. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna pop open this Marvel Select Red Skull figure. I want to use this base right here for one of my ACBA shots. Let's go ahead and take them out of the box. Alright, so we got the base out. Cool little base. Now what I'm going to do is take out the generator portion and just leave the Red Skull figure in there because I don't really have a use for him at the moment. And I'm trying to do a mini-mate shot, not an actual Marvel Select or Marvel Legends shot. So, and I find that the articulation on the Marvel Select characters isn't that great. So I tend not to really use them for ACBA. Most of the time I just buy them for the cool accessories or dioramas they come with. And that's the reason I bought this Red Skull, because he comes with this cool little reactor looking piece. So that's the part we're going to use. Alright, so we got it out of the box. Looks like that. I guess you can hook it in either way. Figured there'd be two pieces to this floor, but it's only the one piece, so that's kind of strange. Maybe I have to buy a second. Figure to get the full base. But I think this will work for what I want to use it for. Basically, just going to use it as background for my Deadpool and my Taskmaster scene that I was thinking of. So what I want to do is have a Taskmaster back here firing a rocket launcher at Deadpool. So I'm using the effect piece from the Marvel Universe War Machine that came in the West Coast Avengers 3-pack, and gonna have the new Deadpool that I got out of the Deadpool Assemble pack from Jason Clendening. Really enjoying this pack. It has tons of fun stuff to tons of cool stuff. It actually comes with a total of like 6 different characters, because you can make an X-Men shirt Deadpool, and then you can make this little Deadpool right here using the body from the Cable Pool. It's really cool. So I got this little effect from Nathan Spencer. Came in the 2-pack with the Taskmaster, so I'm gonna make it look kind of comical, like it's coming off of Deadpool's foot, like he's running so fast. I was looking for a cutout that would go with this, but unfortunately every time I try to print out the cutouts, they were coming out really bad and blurry, and I couldn't find a way to fix it. Normally my cutouts come out pretty clean, but for some reason these ones weren't coming out very well. So I got everything set up. I'm going to show you a couple little shots with it, and I'm going to talk to you guys about superheroes on TV, because we've been getting a lot of really cool superhero shows on TV lately, and I just want to talk about a few of them and talk about my thoughts on them, and the reason why everybody should watch them and support them, even if you don't really think the show is that great. Alright, so here's the shot I'm taking. I think it looks pretty cool. Got Taskmaster firing a little rocket launcher at Deadpool. He's like running. for his life. Well, even though he can't really die. I like the little face he got on him. A couple different angles this could be pretty good from, but the only way to get both the effects in the shot was to take a shot kind of like this. So really cool looking setup. Yeah, so I said I wanted to talk about Arrow and S.H.I.E.L.D. and the two newest superhero shows to hit the television is Gotham and The Flash. So I'm really impressed by all of the shows. I mean, the fact that we're getting this many different superhero shows just goes to show you how popular the superheroes are getting, even outside of just the comic audience. So with the movies, with the Marvel movies doing so well, and those Dark Knight movies doing really well. And I guess Man of Steel didn't do too bad, but I didn't really like it that much. I didn't care for it too much. But with all those movies doing really well, it's sprung up a whole new craze with superheroes and TV. So it's really nice to see that. So like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people complaining about the shows like S.H.I.E.L.D. Particularly S.H.I.E.L.D. in particular. A lot of people seem to have a problem with that show. I don't know if just because they think it's not moving fast enough or there's not enough action. At first, I kind of had a hard time getting into it. The first season kind of just didn't really work too well for me. I didn't get into it. But towards the end of that first season, when they started relating things to the Winter Soldier movie, then I really got interested, and I actually went back and watched quite a bit of it. I think the main problem with S.H.I.E.L.D. That people have with S.H.I.E.L.D. is that it was really slow, but I feel the reason for that is because it's a team of people you've never ever really known or read about or seen. So I feel like they wanted to really make you build the characters and make you like the characters or hate the characters, one of the two. Either way, when they do that, it actually it makes you invest more of yourself into the show. So when something bad does happen to the characters, you feel bad, and if something good happens, you're rooting for them. I think that's one thing that Walking Dead did really good, was they gave you a cast of characters, and they have the graphic novel based. Walking Dead was based on the graphic novel, but I think they kind of took a couple different directions with the show, and it made even the comic fans surprised even the comic fans. But I think one of the main things is they made you like the characters so much that it's every time something happens or you feel like something's going to happen, you're either rooting for them or rooting against the certain people. So I think that's one thing they did really well. And I just watched the season premiere for the latest season 5 of Walking Dead, and I just gotta say, it was an amazing episode. Had me on the edge of my seat the whole time, rooting and yelling and screaming. I'm sure my girlfriend got quite annoyed with me, yelling, kill him, back and forth. But that's what I'm talking about. That show got you invested in the characters, and you actually care whether they live or die. So I really think people need to give S.H.I.E.L.D. a second chance, and maybe just go back and watch some of them. Let those characters grow on you. I heard a lot of people saying good things about The Flash, and I agree. The first episode was amazing, really action-packed with enough story to keep you hooked, but not enough to just bore you. And I think The Flash kind of has that effect on people. He's a fast guy. The story has to kind of be fast with him, too. But also, we've had other iterations of The Flash. We had a TV show back in the day, so I feel like they got to take it to a different level and do some new things with The Flash, and that's why they chose to go with the action route. But I really like some of the nods to other characters, like when they went to Star Labs, there was a cage that was broken out of, and it said Grodd, so I can't wait till he decides to make an appearance in that show. And then we're going to see a lot of the more current characters from that series. So as opposed to Gotham, where we're going back in time to when Bruce Wayne was a little child, which I think some people are loving Gotham and other people aren't. And again, I think it's kind of taking a slower build-up approach, because these are characters that we might not have had that much interaction with or might not have seen too many times. But now, as the show starts to go on, they're introducing more and more characters like Penguin, Edward Nygma, just the
the people that you know are going to become something in the later show, and you get to see the development of Bruce Wayne as a child, which I think is really neat because that's something we haven't seen too much of. I mean, we've gone over the deaths of his parents 100 times, but all you ever see is how it impacted him later in life. We don't really ever get to see the beginning of all that, of what made him turn into the Batman. So that's nice to see. And then the whole Arkham storyline that they got going on is really cool, and I can't wait to see when Arkham finally does get reopened and see what they do with that. So like I said, it's a first time in television history that they've had this many superhero shows on at once. And I really think that if we really do love these characters and stuff, we really need to invest the time and watch the show. That way they can continue to make these kind of shows geared towards comic fans, superhero fans, and even action figure enthusiasts. Because, if the ratings go down, the shows are just going to end, and that's going to be it. And they probably won't try again if we don't watch the shows they're putting out. So, I mean, whether you agree or not, you can let me know. But, I mean, in all reality, at least give the shows a chance, especially if you're a comic book fan or a superhero fan or even an action figure enthusiast on the Marvel or DC side. Give these shows a shot. That way they'll continue to put them out. I see that there's going to be a new show called Powers coming out by Bendis. That's going to be exclusive to the PSN network, so I'm a little bummed by that. I'm going to have to find a way to get a hold of that. One of the other shows that everybody's hyped about is Constantine, which I'll really like to see what they do with that character. He's a very interesting character, and I don't think the movie did him justice. So we'll see where they go from there. And like I said, if you have a reason for why you don't want to watch some of the shows, let me know. I'd like to know, because personally, I had a hard time with Arrow at first too. First getting into the show, I kind of lost interest in the first season and regained interest in the second season. Now I had to go back and start rewatching the first season, and I realized I missed a lot just because I didn't give it a chance. And it's really grown on me big time, and I can't wait to watch the latest episode. I have it on DVR. I'm just trying to catch up with all my other shows first. Just finished The Walking Dead today, and like I said, that was amazing. So you know what? I'm glad where TV's going. It's the first time in years that we've had this many great shows on a lineup, and I just hope we can continue to see better episodes from all the shows, good episodes, and continue to build the stories and the characters we've all came to love over the years. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and share my video with your friends, guys. We've been doing a good job. We're up to 71 subscribers, and I want to thank everybody who shared my videos. I know I said this in the last episode, but seriously, I can't explain enough how much I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys next time on Toy Talk Timeout.